Come in, Tattle Tells. Sit down. We have to talk about Miss Wendy Williams and what's going on. You guys, something is going on super odd, and everything's not adding up. And I'm just wondering, let me just get to the point. Wendy Williams, according to Hollywood Unlocked, says that she got married to a New York police officer. Now, riddle me this, Batman. Wendy also just told Hollywood Unlocked not only 2 weeks ago that she would never get married. Now, so what changed in 2 weeks? And then we really do have to have a discussion about Wendy and her mental facilities. Now, hear me out. Let me just say this. This was Wendy last week. Some fans caught her on film.
Let's see it.
A gigantic ring.
Ooh,
Oh
it's so beautiful.
It's
What
so
you got to say
beautiful.
for the camera?
He's out buying, getting stuff. I'm waiting for him to come back.
Congratulations. Let's see it.
All right, so there's obviously a he. Is this New York cop? And also, I don't know, Wendy doesn't seem to be in the best condition that I've seen her. But also consider this.
Wendy, let's...
I don't know if everyone was saying that Wendy had some type of cognitive decline is true or not. I do know she was put under conservative by Wells Fargo. I do know that Wells Fargo is involved in plenty of lawsuits, including discrimination lawsuits. I do know that plenty of times banks are rotten to the core from the top down. For instance, Bank of America. I do know Bank of America is literally in some deep-ish for letting Tom Girardi and other people defraud a sovereign fund of billions of dollars. And this goes up to the top. Even when the people complained they were being robbed of billions of dollars, Bank of America looked the other way. I say all this to say that huge banks can be dirty and rotten, and the way they did Wendy deserves a second look. Now, that said, in my opinion, something is wrong in the town of Hoosville. So just because Wendy was put under conservatorship by Wells Fargo, let's not forget what started it. Wendy wanted to see what was going on with her bank account. When she asked to see that, they tightened up, said, no, you're crazy. We can't give you anything. And now she's under some conservatorship. But ask me this. Does Wendy have her mental facilities or not? Because no matter what side you fall on it, I'm going to get to the wedding news in a minute. What is it? Do you believe that she is mentally incapacitated? If she is, and you believe that, why is everybody treating her so meanly? Why is nobody giving her grace? Why are people allowed to? Why was her show, if they truly believe that she is in mental decline, throwing her stuff out like trash, defaming her name, spreading things? Why is everybody so angry she couldn't perform and dance for them like they wanted to? Why, if she is mentally declined, is everybody overlooking the fact that she might have married someone and somebody might be taking advantage of someone that is mentally handicapped? Now, if you believe that Wendy is not in a mental decline and this is just all cap and this and that, and literally at this point, I don't know what's true. Maybe you guys can tell me. It's all opinion. But if you believe she is not in a mental decline, why is she in a conservatorship? Why can't she see what's going on with her money? Why is she being controlled by someone she did not want or need? Why does she still not have money on her credit card? What is going on? Why is she basically being held hostage? You can't have it both ways. You can't say she's in a mental decline, be mean to her, treat her like trash. Oh, you can marry whoever you want, but we control all your money? There's literally 20 different narratives going on right now in Wendy's life, and none of them make sense. Because at the end of the day, and as much as people want to say, oh my God, I wish Kevin Sr. was here. If he was still in her life, he would set her straight. No, baby, I believe he was the start of the fall of the Roman Empire. He was the Trojan horse. At the end of the day, Wendy is completely unprotected. And everyone, from the banks down to maybe even those closest to her, everybody is taking advantage of her. Let's talk about the newest wave, right? Let's talk about the way that she's actually supposed to have gotten married. This is an exclusive to Hollywood Unlocked. I would say go follow Hollywood Unlocked, but everybody and their mamas follow Hollywood Unlocked. But if you don't, please go over and give them a follow. Okay. So anyway, the whole thing with what was going on with Wendy and actually being married. This is only going to take a second. Let's get through this, but it's important that you guys know this. Now, this is an exclusive directly from Jason Lee. It literally says, socialite. It looks like congratulations are in order to Wendy Williams, who just let us know that she's a married woman again. The former daytime talk show host called Hollywood Unlocked's very own Jason Lee this afternoon and shared a few updates on her life, including exciting news about her new hubby. Now, you all know Wendy doesn't share full details unless she's sitting in front of a camera with an audience. However, she did let Jason know that she recently tied the knot and that her new man's name is Henry, who's an NYPD officer. Wendy didn't dish any further on her nuptials, but she was thrilled to finally break the news about her husband to a good friend. While that all sounds great, the 50-year-old did admit that she's still dealing with financial stress. She let Jason know that her Amex has stopped working, but William Selby and her other close friends have been helping her maintain access to one of her accounts. Aside from that, Wendy Williams said she's trying to stay positive, even while still dealing with the family drama as well. Wendy told Jason that she asked her entire team to keep her family away from her, with the exception of her 21-year-old son, Kevin Hunter Jr. Y'all. Now, yeah, that's what I said. Now, I'm not going to judge Wendy because everybody, listen, families can be toxic too. She has a lot of issues. I'm sure a lot of them stem from her family, along with Kevin Sr. So listen, again, they could be toxic. They could not be. I wouldn't be surprised. But at the end of the day, what about this turnabout? She literally said on July 12th, 2022, that it seemed that she's yet to find someone special to settle down with. She said, I can't wait to fall in love. However, there's no money in getting married, so I'll never get married again. She also said, I'll probably have to go through 40 or 50 men before I find the right one. He's got to make more money than me. I know what I want. No, ain't that the truth? Because after Kevin Sr., yeah, you better not get anybody because his ego. And if there's a vegan chef around, watch out. So what changed in 2 weeks, right? What actually changed in 2 weeks? I don't understand what's going on with Wendy Williams. I do feel like the people closest to her, I don't know, it's a sad, sad situation. And I feel like, let's not forget, she fell asleep for a long time in the Louis Vuitton store. She was literally out making statements. Again, people can be kooky. People can be zany. Look at Bruce Willis. He's not under conservatorship and he's losing mental facilities also. So I realize there's a lot going on, but I just want someone to explain to me, what is the narrative that they are trying to put out with Wendy Williams? And if that is the narrative, then people on both sides are all mistreating her. I really wish that Wendy had somebody close by her that could actually guide her and protect her. Unfortunately, that person that was supposed to, her husband, literally was another parasite that couldn't wait to see her downfall. Y'all, I'm really, really praying that Wendy Williams' podcast really sets things apart, shows that she is. I do hope that the situation is she's just kind of, she has all her mental facilities, and that the bank is taking advantage of her, and that guardianship is taking advantage of her. But at this point, I don't know. I guess if you look, I really honestly don't know what to think. I just know that I hope that all this turns out well for Wendy. Anyway, my little Tattle Tells, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later.